If you're working to help support people with their health and their well-being, as a practitioner, I am really excited to talk about 3 powerful reasons why you should consider menopause coaching as part of your toolkit. We're going to look at really why menopause coaching is an untapped niche. We're going to look at the opportunity that it's going to afford you to build much deeper connections with your clients, and we all know how important that is. We'll look at how this can add huge value to your practice. And if this is something that's of interest to you, then I'm going to share with you a way for you to find out a little bit more. So why would a health and wellness practitioner be interested in becoming a menopause coach? Interestingly, over 51% of the population are going to go through an experience called menopause. And in fact, the whole journey from peri to post-menopause is something that many of your clients might experience. So it's really worthwhile being educated on what that topic is, understanding what the real facts are on it, and knowing that you've got a systematic, proven way to be able to support your clients to successfully navigate their menopause. Very often when I'm talking to health and wellness practitioners, they will ask me what do they do to support clients that are coming up to that perimenopause phase or menopause phase, and they're really not quite sure what it is. So often people will perceive menopause as just period stopping and maybe the occasional hot flush or mood swing. And the reality is it's a really big life transition for people that are going to go through that experience. It can go on for a number of years, and so many people currently suffer in silence. In fact, we know that over 86% of people neither know what menopause really is, nor how it's going to impact them. So having the basic knowledge and understanding of what menopause is a great start, because it enables you to be able to identify potential symptoms in a client. You're not going to diagnose, you're not going to tell somebody for sure that's what they're going through, but it does mean that with your own skill set, you can start to think about the types of questions you're going to ask them, the way you're going to structure sessions with them, and it means that you can guide them on a path to successfully create their own personal menopause plan. And that will definitely put you streets ahead of any of your competition, because you'll have that knowledge, you'll know the types of things that are going to be able to help them to create that opportunity to successfully manage their menopause transition. It really is important to understand if you're working with anybody that's over the age of 38, 39, then there's a good chance they're going to be coming into their perimenopausal years. So being prepared is going to make sure that you can confidently and competently support those clients. As wellbeing practitioners, as people working in a supportive capacity for our clients, for our patients, we need to be able to understand that if someone is coming into that peri all the way through to post-menopause phase, which can be going on for anywhere from 2 to 15 years, sometimes even longer, that we've got the right toolkit to be able to support those clients going forward. So menopause coaching might sound very niche, and actually, when I started, I was only working with people who were senior executives in financial services. That's really niche. I have trained so many people now across the world to become menopause coaches, and everyone's choosing different niches to work in. We know that there's a massive demand. We know that there's estimates of 1.1 to 1.2 billion women in menopause by 2030. So as somebody supporting others with their health and their well-being, just having that knowledge and understanding is really critical. Having the base knowledge, knowing what signs and symptoms to look out for, being able to adapt what we're offering to them is absolutely fundamental. As health and well-being practitioners, we are developing such close relationships with our clients that often we're hearing things from them that they don't tell anyone else, perhaps not even their hairdresser. So we have these unique bonds, we have that trust, we know them, we get an opportunity, an insight, a window into their life that very often other people don't. And that's something to never forget and always cherish. You might be the only person that they see on a week-to-week basis that they can actually open up to and share. If I ask you just to think, when was the last time that you spoke to somebody and you felt really heard and listened to? What did that feel like? Remember how incredible that feeling is, how engaged you felt, how valued and how recognized you were by having someone listen to you and hear you. And that's what you get to do with your clients. So if you're able to connect on that deeper level with them and be able to guide them on a journey where you're helping them create coping mechanisms, in fact, more than coping mechanisms, stopping them from being stuck in that survival space, but really get into that space where they can thrive. That's where the magic really happens with menopause coaching. And you've got that unique opportunity to take your existing skill set, blending that with menopause coaching, and you've got an incredible opportunity to deliver something special and totally unique for your clients. One of the things that I know, with a degree in psychology, multiple diplomas in coaching, in personal training, sports therapy, nutrition, and many other areas, is that every time you do a new qualification, there's another level of detail to add to what you've got to offer to your clients. And I've noticed that often when I've gone to do a training, that you go, you do the training, it's great, but then you come away at the end of it and you're like, now what? So one of the core things that we do in the Menopause Coach program is really work with you in the latter phases of the program, once you've learned our signature program, the Menopause Plan, so that you can start to think about, how do you want to integrate this into your practice? How are you going to serve your clients? How are you going to look at your existing offer to them and blend this in so that you're just producing a seamless offer to them? You'll be able to take coaching program that we've shared with you and that you've practiced, that you're now confident and competent to deliver, and use that and blend that. You get an opportunity to put it into your own tone of voice, your own personality. And we give you another 12 months support after the program, so you're not going to be left on your own. It's one of the things that I am really passionate about. We do an amazing session on that with one of my friends from the States, who's already a very successful coach in her own right, and she will work with you. It's important to me that you've always got access to the very best people to educate you and lead you and guide you and help build your network globally as well. Because the course doesn't end when you finish studying with us. These are relationships that you're building, and people you're connecting with, and community that is going to be just growing and spreading right across the world, year in, year out. If you're looking to deepen your understanding or help others navigate their way through menopause, our website has even more resources and training programs just for you. Visit us at womenofacertainstage.com to learn more and join our supportive community. I look forward to seeing you there.